Hey, good morning, Porch pals. Well, we're not on the porch this morning. I got my buddy Nugget here, and we're on a little ride. We're at Edwin B. Forsyth National Wildlife Refuge here in southern New Jersey. Nugget and I, I decided that we needed to take a ride this morning and get the heck out of the house, watch the sun come up. You might be able to see a little bit of pink in the windows. It's all coming up. The east is over there. This is an amazing, amazing place. You could come here in the winter time, well, really any time of year, but I especially like it in the winter because all the ducks are back from up way north. Some of them, Canada, the Arctic, they come back here to New Jersey. They migrate back. And you can come here. The best part, you drive around the refuge. I think it's, I can't remember if it's 8 or 12 miles, but you drive around the refuge. It's absolutely amazing. One of my favorite ducks is the hooded mergansers. They're so fancy. The males are so fancy. Nugget, he absolutely adores this. This boy is, and there's Atlantic City over there. Sorry, I'm rambling all over. But this boy is not one of those dogs that you get if you like to run outside and exercise and things like that. He is full on couch potato or loves to go for rides in the car. As you can tell, this is my boy. It's crazy. I talk a lot about living alone in my videos, and I have to say, guys, the truth of the matter is I rarely feel alone, especially not with somebody like this. This is my little son, my little hairy son. But yes, living alone. I do live as a single person by myself, but I rarely feel alone. I kind of don't even like using that word, but the truth is, the algorithm, it likes it. The word alone, it pops up for most of us humans. It's like a little trigger. Alone, listen, it brings about a little sense of fear. Oh, look at the sandpipers out there. I'm gonna take another lap. Don't worry, I got my binoculars here. Don't worry, I'll be checking out all the birds. But while I'm chatting with you and giving the boy a ride, it's all good. But this word alone, it brings about a little bit of fear. Okay, even in myself, when I hear it, you perk up, right? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna die alone in a hospital. Everything's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be gasping for air alone, and nobody's gonna be there to help me. It instantly brings up all this type of stuff. It just does, and of course, that's why the algorithm loves it. That's why us humans, boys crashed out. That's why us humans, we're drawn to it. It perks us up. So I use that word a lot in my, look at him back here, in my video titles. But the truth is, rarely do I feel alone. Yeah, this boy, he loves riding around at the refuge. How could I ever feel alone when I'm like with him? Guys, this drive that we're on, it's a little bit rocky, so I apologize for any shaking. I got the camera hooked up on the dash of the car, so it's kind of hard to drive and not have it be shaky. There are so many beautiful birds out here. I'm looking at some great blue herons. I wish I could show you, but it won't capture anything really with this cell phone. I'll put the window down. Can you hear the birds maybe? It's absolutely beautiful. The pink is coming up, but it's so important to get out and connect with nature. It really helps me feel grounded and resets my nervous system. I think it helps this guy too. He loves riding in the car, but just getting out away from people a little bit. I love y'all, but we need a break. And New Jersey, it's pretty awesome because we're on a flyway, they call it, and the birds migrate up and down the coast, and we get a lot of birds this time of year going into winter. And I get seasonal affective disorder, and it's kind of a bummer and all like that. But getting out, getting around the birds and seeing all of them return from way up north in Canada, far away is the Arctic and everything, and they come here because I guess it's, like summertime down here for them in the winter, and they just love it. I got my binoculars. I can look out here and see what's going on. A lot of these different birds, I'm not going to lie, I'm not that great at identifying them at all, especially in the winter. There's a lot of shorebirds kind of still around. I think there's some dowitchers out there. There's tons of northern shovelers back. We may get some snowy owls coming back. We usually do get them here in New Jersey in the winter. I've seen them, but then after that, I don't go nuts looking for them because everybody, they get excited about the owls, and it's kind of a lot. Hey, buddy. It's kind of a lot for the owls, to have everybody out here looking for them and all. And they just, they're in tough shape sometimes. They've been coming all the way down from way up in the Arctic, northern Canada and stuff. It's a long, long flight. Can you even imagine that? Long flight for them. They get down here and, they're just hungry and tired. They need a break. And us humans, we get excited about them. So we're out going crazy looking for them. And that's not always so good for them. So I've seen them, and then I just call it a day. I don't even really go looking for them or anything anymore. But they do come down here. And sometimes you're lucky enough that in the in the winter, you're just driving around, and there they are, just sitting right in the field. They'll pop up, and you'll get to see them. I've seen little... what are they? I think it's the northern, short-eared owls. Short-eared owls I've seen here down by the ground. A lot of times they'll hide in the like scrubby bushes and stuff. I've seen them. Bald eagles, northern harriers, peregrine falcon, one of the fastest birds in the world, if not the fastest. No, I don't think it's the fastest. Close though. Yeah, they're all around. Sometimes you see the eagles fighting. That's pretty cool. Anybody Philly Eagles fans out there? I live outside of Philly, so it's everywhere. I'll watch. I support them, okay? Yeah. Look at Nugget. He is just loving life. That makes me happy. It makes me smile. There's nothing like a buddy like this. How the hell can I ever feel alone when I got my little hairy son with me? I ain't gonna lie though, he knows I desperately miss my girl Chelsea. She lived to be about 16, and I lost her about a year ago. And I love Nugget. I think she brought him to me, and I'm very grateful. But boy, do I miss her almost daily. Sometimes these holes in our hearts, they never fully go away. They're not meant to be filled, and I suppose that's okay. Boy, I'm rambling here on the porch today from my car. But I would encourage all of you to look at, what are you looking at, boy? You looking at a duck or something? I would encourage everybody to get outside as much as possible. And I'm calling this outside today. It's a little chilly. It's 40 degrees here in New Jersey. But it's like a 12-mile ride around the loop. You get to see plants, nature, the sun coming up. You got the ride or die with me here. He's enjoying life. And it's really just a reset, a real reset. Some kind of little, I think they're little sparrows. The sparrows ever returned to New Jersey? White-throated sparrows, all kinds. They're back. They left for a while. Dark-eyed juncos we get here. That's a little winter bird. He comes back. It's so nice. And this is an example of how when you're out in nature a lot and you get to know the birds a little bit, the different creatures, the plants, what comes and goes, you kind of feel like you're part of it in a way. You're aware, and that's important. And it helps you get reconnected or feel connected with something much bigger than yourself. Us humans, we fit in. And so many times too in my comments, I see people saying how they feel so alone and maybe nobody cares and stuff like this. Sometimes I think we have to get out and make ourselves part of it all, okay? Even if that means maybe buying a box of dog biscuits to donate to your shelter. You take those dog biscuits and you bring them in, you drop them off if you want. I'm sure you can visit with the dogs and maybe even give them the biscuits. But you're going to have an impact on another living creature. You're going to make their life a little bit better. Isn't that right? Look, I'm advocating, Nugget. You're going to make their life a little bit better. And by doing that, that's going to make you a little bit better. It's going to make you as a human being just a little bit better. Pick up a couple cans of food from the grocery store and drop them off at the food pantry. You're going to be helping some other people, and that's going to make you a little bit better. It's going to help you. Let's see, who's out here? They look like great egrets, I believe, and then some shorebirds. I don't know what they all are. I wish I was good at that. I kind of stink at them. I think maybe dowitchers. I need some of my birding buddies to help me out because they're better than I am. Look at this. I got my Wawa coffee in the car. I got my little ride or die who's decided to just lay down. He's sick of the birds. But it's amazing to just get out. So, gosh, I'm rambling all over the place today. But it's a Sunday and we're on the porch in my car. But nah, it doesn't matter. If you're living by yourself, single person, have your habits. This is one of mine. Come down here in the winter, take Pup for a ride, and just get out and see the birds. It's really important. You know, my other videos, I've talked about the importance of having some routines, having some things to look forward to, having your go-tos that you really enjoy. You hear this guy yelling out here? It's really important to have that in your life. Some kind of routines and things that you look forward to. So you're probably all sick of my rambling here. I don't blame you, but I thought I would take you for a little ride today. It's a gorgeous Sunday. I'm going to have one of my first calls later today. Somebody signed up to have a chat with me. If you're interested in something like that, you can check out solosecondhalf.com. I built it myself. Well, Nugget did a little too. But you can sign up on there to have a call if that's going to help. It's a way to connect with a real human. I can offer that. I promise you, I'm a real human. So yeah. Enjoy the day, get out, learn about some birds. There's a free Merlin app. Look on your phones or whatever. It'll help you identify birds by sound, by pictures. It'll help tell you where birds are located in your area, what you might be able to find. It's the Merlin app, Merlin, from Cornell, and it's free. There's also a birding app called eBird. And you can use that to find out what kind of birds are in your area. You can report your lists of what you're seeing. And it's a great way to make some friends, connect with the world that's bigger than us humans. And I encourage everybody of all ages to learn about birds and get out there and start finding them. And you know what? We can have whole chats in my comments and videos and things like that about birds. I've made a lot of nice friends, acquaintances, birding buddies, and it's a great way to connect with humans and creatures and feel a little bit more part of everything. So I better stop rambling. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the day. Nugget and I are very glad that you came by, and we love y'all. Take good care and have a wonderful day. See ya.